Hello everybody, welcome to the character tier list. This will be a very interesting video because I've never really made something like this ever before. Real quick disclaimer, I will tell you that these characters are not rated according to how they're written, so I'm not rating these characters like who's the better character in terms of writing or how they were handled or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna rate them according to how much I like them basically. So how much I was entertained by them, how much I got attached to them, and how much I just enjoyed them being on the screen. Anyway, let's get right into it. We will not start off with top 5, so this will be my top 5, then will be S tier, A tier. So these guys, I absolutely adore. Top 5, it's unmatched. S tier is like, I absolutely adore them, I love them, but they're just not quite up there in like my top 5. So S tier, it's got like top 5 is unmatched. A tier is like I kind of like them. They're alright. A tier is like they're alright. B tier is like I don't really care. B tier, yeah, I'll change it to like don't care. A tier is like okay, they're good. S tier is like god, I love them. Top 5 is like oh no. Oh wait, I didn't mention this one. Hate them. Do I even hate anybody in this entire show? I mean, okay, let's think. I was never really a big fan of the Earth King, you know, because he was essentially just a puppet, and I understand that it wasn't exactly his own fault, right? It was never really his own fault. But I was still not a big fan of him. He was dumb. I mean, I hated him at first, but then I kinda understood his positioning. I still do understand his position though, so yeah, right now I don't hate him. Right now I don't hate him. I just don't care, I guess. He can go there. These guys were just victims. I don't think we're gonna rank them. They were kind of insignificant. So the Air Temple people that came in with their technology, they were alright. They helped out a lot, but I don't really see them going into A tier, so not exactly the biggest fan. Sokka, yeah. Sokka's master, nah, bro, nah. Also, I'm just gonna randomly see a character I kind of remember, and I'm gonna rank them accordingly. I'm not exactly gonna structure this tier list, and I'm just gonna chill here with you guys, talk about my favorite characters. So yeah, next one, I think I'm gonna need one more tier here below A. Alright, there we go. Let's call this... Okay, that's perfect. So I didn't want to have like such a big difference between don't care and A tier, because the characters that I would have put in A tier are really cool, badass characters that I really like. They are alright, so I'm gonna put Jet's crew in here. I mean, they were good. Their bond with Jet was great. Yeah, I never really felt that kind of connection with Jet's crew, to be honest. I'm sorry. I mean, they were alright basically. The Boulder, he's alright as well. He's kind of entertaining with his Boulder comments, you know. This guy, he's kind of lame, to be honest. Don't care about him. The Boulder gets to climb up a tier because he's the Boulder, you know. These guys, oh, I fucking hated them. Oh, fuck yeah, I hate. Oh shit! Finally, I found somebody I hate. This guy, he was stupid. Their tribe leader knew that his son messed up, but this guy stole Appa and he made Appa go through hell. Oh my god, that episode. Nah, it was all their fault. Nah, I fucking hate them. Momo? Oh god, Momo, I think I'm sorry, but Momo, they're alright. Momo's alright. I mean, look, I think Appa goes in A tier just because he's been through it with Aang. Plus, the episode Appa got, where he just struggled so much. That was one of the most heart-wrenching episodes of this entire series. But Momo, he's alright. I mean, yeah, he's just a cute animal with cute noses. The leader of Dai Li. I'm probably gonna order these soon, not yet. I'm just gonna place everybody in their respective tiers and then order them. Xiao, it's alright, bro. This guy, I'm sorry. I mean, they were hella useful in the invasion, but like, no man, I really do not, I can't get myself to like care about them. I can't. Haru, same deal. I think it was like one of the first Earthbenders we ever saw. Bro, who the hell is this? I don't even remember who the hell this is. Oh, this guy's that freaking scammer in the earthbending school. I remember Aang was searching for an earthbending teacher and he found this fucking school, and this guy was just scamming people. It was so lame, man. It was lame. I forgot this guy. Just crew. Sorry, I forgot you. I didn't even see you there. Never really got attached to her that much, but she was just doing what any mother would do for her child. But yeah, she goes in A tier. She was a really good character. Every time she was on screen, it was just a major story point and a major flashback. So yeah, plus she's kind of hot. So May, no, May's gonna go in this tier now. But her love for Zuko, and she basically risked imprisonment for her entire life just to save Zuko's life. She betrayed her nation for Zuko now. May is a S tier wife. Avatar Kyoshi, bro, Kyoshi has to be like the most badass freaking avatar ever. She did not care about anything. She killed, she did everything to keep the balance, and she was terrifying as well. I think I like Kyoshi a bit more than Roku. Roku was like the guide for Aang, like obviously he was the previous avatar. Kyoshi terrified me, which really made her flashbacks all that more, you know, entertaining. Plus, she's so cool. I think just because of the significance chosen as in the series, this character was good. I enjoyed it. Ty Lee goes in A tier. Next one can be Tiki. I wanna put her in S tier, but nah, I'll put her like I8. UA was cool as well, though I don't see UA being as cool as Tiki, to be honest. Oh god, my goodness. I think she was like our first official death. Well, not really death. She kind of became the Moon Spirit, but that's kind of dying as a human. I don't know. Combustion Man, I'm sorry, bro, but you're kind of lame, dude. They overhyped the hell out of Combustion Man. He had such a cool freaking design, man. I thought this was gonna be like the mini boss before Fire Lord Ozai, but he had zero personality. He was just a robot. He just fired a thing out of his goddamn drawn eye. Combustion Man got done wrong. He had so much potential, to be honest. And the fact that he would just follow them all over the place and there wasn't just one decisive battle where he just showed up and they went at it. I'm sorry, man, your design is cool and badass as hell, but you're so lame. You're actually so lame. This girl, you know what? I wanna put her in A tier just because of that one moment she had with Iroh. I mean, that was all Iroh, to be honest. Iroh was pretending to be paralyzed or something just so he could lay near this girl. Oh my god. She was badass, but yeah, I don't think she goes in A tier. Ooh, this Spirit. I was a huge fan of this guy, to be honest. I think I want to put him like mid to high A tier. His whole philosophy, I think he's also one of the more tragic characters of the show. I mean, Aang just kind of beat this guy up. He was a very trusting spirit as well. Trusted our gang just for us to betray him. Boomy! Man like Boomy, he was an utter badass. And I think he definitely deserves that tier spot. This Cabbage guy, bro, he's hilarious. He goes all the way in A tier. I do not want to hear anything else. He's just worrying about his cabbages, man. Tara's Master, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. He was so misogynistic at first, and then suddenly he just decided to change just because Katara was like the granddaughter of his lover. I mean, he's kind of cool. He grew on me a little bit, but he's alright. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Zhong was badass. I really like Zhong. I enjoyed him every time Zhong was on screen. Plus, he had that moment with Roku where Roku was like, yo, I've mastered all the elements in like 1,000 lifetimes or something. And they scared the hell out of Zhong and like told him, yo, you need to train Aang right now. This guy, I mean, I even forgot his name. He wasn't really all that much there. He's just a nice ass dude, man. I'd just say he's alright. He's just a nice guy. Sokka's father. Sokka and Katara's father. I'd say he's like lower A tier, to be honest. The blood bending episode. I'm sorry, but this lady, I have to. Why though? Let me see. I think yeah, she definitely goes here. Her backstory was so good. I think she's one of the best examples of a victim of war in the entire show. She turned out like this just because of Fire Nation. She's kind of similar to Jet in that manner. Revenge, it consumed her completely and turned her into this, even though she had such potential. Bloodbending, bro? She made a bloodbending. That's so badass. That deserves the S tier spot. Of course it does. More S tier characters. Ozai was hyped up so much I think I'm gonna keep him in a top of 8 here. Hear me out. So Ozai was hyped up so goddamn much, like his hype was insane. But his character just ended up being like a one-dimensional character, like Chao. He was just a cold-hearted person who wanted nothing but to conquer the world. Just to conquer the world, you know. We didn't really get much reasoning towards him. He kind of just died to Aang's avatar state at the end. I mean, his design is one of the most badass things ever, and especially whenever he made his first appearance. But I don't think he gets to go in next year. Actually, I think I might have to move Boomy down a little as well. I'm sorry, Boomy, but you were really cool, but you didn't really have that much significance, if you know what I mean. Yeah, for S2 you kind of have to really make a huge impact on me, to be honest. You need to have either that one moment or moments throughout the series. Gyatso! Man, I completely forgot to rate Gyatso. I didn't even see him on the list. Oh, no. This guy was actually really freaking cool. I think he deserves the S tier spot just because of his love towards Aang. I think he was Aang's father figure, though not the highest S tier spot, you know? Now, Jet, I'm putting him in S tier. This character has layers, bro. This guy has layers. He kind of just died as well, which was so heavily censored that almost until the end of the series I thought he was alive somewhere chilling or something, but he really did die. Tragic character, victim of war, a huge amount of layers to his character as well. Big fan. I'm a big Jet fan. I had like a huge discussion about Jet as well when we first saw him. Now we got the heavy hitters left, the main dudes. Now I think before we finish off S tier, we'll rank the top 5. Okay, I think you guys can kind of predict what my top 5 is gonna be like. For my number 1 favorite character in this entire goddamn show and almost anything ever. Oh my god, this guy. Holy shit, Zuko. Man, his development was so dude, I can't explain it in words. I think I've talked enough about Zuko's development in this character. He was my favorite character in like book 1 as well, before we met Toph. And kinda in book 2, Toph became my favorite character. But then in book 3, Zuko just took over, man. God damn it, this character was so good. Number 2, I think you guys already know. I don't think she needs any explanation either. Second favorite character, Toph. Oh my god, this girl impresses me every single time. I mean, how cool can you make a character? Dude, shouldn't it be illegal to make a character this badass and cool? If I had to make like a badass tier list, only Toph would be like 3 tiers above the entire cast. She's a blind little girl who's like the best freaking earthbender to ever exist, and then she invents metal bending? Come on, bro. Come on. Number 3, we got Uncle Iroh. Oh my god. Again, no explanation required. This guy's love for Zuko, his devotion to Zuko, just his whole demeanor and the way he just acts is so good. Like, he's so calm, yet he's like the funniest character in the entire show. I wanted to see him a lot more in book 3, man. They hyped him up like working out in that prison cell so much. I thought he was gonna go like head to head with Ozai or something, or he was gonna have like this huge battle role. But even without that, he didn't have a battle role. He didn't have any big fights either. Iroh, I think everybody knows. He's our precious uncle. Everybody's uncle. Everybody needs like an Iroh in their life. Plus his therapy sessions, come on bro. He's like the wisest person ever. He's like the most lovable character ever. Number 4, I think number 4 for you guys might be harder to guess. But number 4 is going to be Azula. I'm like the biggest Azula fan ever. She is a utter genius. She is a badass. She has like her own color for flames. Come on. And even her as a character, she was so good. Just the humanized Azula and added layers to her. How much better can you make a character? She was such an insanely intelligent person and also a firebending prodigy. I thought Azula was literally unbeatable when we first saw her. And I low-key always rooted for her. She always surprised me with how intelligent she was. And at the end of the series, she kind of just crumbled away. The loneliness got to her. The war got to her. So you could kind of make an argument that it wasn't exactly her entire fault either. Either way, like the coolest character ever. And she's definitely one of my favorites and deserves the top 4 spot. Okay, this is a tough one, but I kind of have to put Sokka in the 5th spot. I mean, I'm a big Aang and Katara fan, but Sokka kind of just takes a little bit of edge over them. He's hilarious, he has his moments, he's a really deep character. He keeps up with the rest of the crew even with no bending. He even tries to learn fighting skills from his master. I think Sokka's kind of self-explanatory. He's entertaining, I love Sokka. He's one of my favorite characters of the show, easily. Finally, we got Aang, and then Katara. Yeah, I mean, Aang and Katara like barely missed my top 5. They're definitely one of my favorite characters, but there's just too many good characters in the show. Aang himself being like such a great protagonist, having to carry such a big burden. I think Aang might have had the biggest burden out of everybody, and at such a young age, at literally 11 years old, that's too much. Katara, of course, having lost her mother, literally seeing her death, having to watch her mother die in front of her, and not turning out like Jet or Hama is kind of insane. I think if out of this entire list, I have the most respect for Katara, maybe. So let's go ahead and quickly order the tier list. I think this is good. I don't know. Nah. May's too good. May's too good, to be honest. For that, this is good, and a little bit this. Okay, that's good. Cause these two, their character's too good. Gyatso, bottom of best looks good for him. Ozai, top of A tier. Ozai, that's good. Sokka's master. I think Ty Lee needs to go a little bit up. She's too cool. Boomy needs to be second, to be honest, because I almost put him in S tier. He gets too many cool points. Tsuki is good, Ty Lee is good, Appa, then Owl Spirit, or the book. I completely forgot his name. He's like one of the spirits. I'll just call him Owl. The Owl Spirit. Zuko's mother, Sozin, Jongjong. Those placements are good. Yue, Katara and Sokka's father, and Cabbage Guy. Yes. I think these placements are perfect. The alright placements, I think she goes at the very top because she's like the most entertaining one. Then Jet's crew, then this guy, the Boulder! Boulder was good. This is just a nice guy, to be honest. I might put him above Boulder just because he was nice. Momo, I think Momo needs to go to the very top of their alright, to be honest. Because cuteness points, you know. I'm giving cuteness points. The Boulder, this guy, I guess Shao can also go a bit above because of his cool design, and as well as the Dai Li Master because he was kind of cool at the very start. Okay. Now the Earth King, yeah, they're king. Do we really have to? I don't care about these guys. Let's not even bother. These guys. I hate you the most. Out of anything the show has ever put out, I hate this guy the most. And there you have it. Our Avatar character ranking tier list is complete. It is completely complete. What do you guys think? And we shall be starting Legend of Korra very soon. I'm not sure when, but yeah, very soon. I'm sorry if your favorite character wasn't ranked too high. I mean, I think I made a pretty good tier list here. I think most people would agree with this, right? I think most people would agree with this, but that's just me. If you don't, let me know as well. We'll talk it out in the comments. That's the fun part about these tier lists. We discuss the characters, we talk about them, we have a good time. I don't know when this tier list video will go up, but hopefully soonish. But thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Bye.